So today we learn about transactions and events. Transactions are the acts performed by a business. Just understand that these are conscious acts performed by any business and normally would include purchase of goods, sale of goods, investments made, incurring of expenses, and earning of incomes. Events, on the other hand, are consequences of the transactions carried out during the year by the business. These normally include profit, depreciation, and closing stock. Now let's understand what transactions and events are using a simple example of Mr. Anurag, a businessman who wants to purchase and sell milk. So he purchases 15 units of Amul Taza milk at rupees 10 per unit and keeps it in a shop for sale. The first buyer walks in and purchases 1 unit of milk. Then the second buyer walks in and also purchases 1 unit of milk. The third buyer walks in and purchases the third unit of milk. All these were sold by Anurag at rupees 15 per unit. If we analyze the stock position of Mr. Anurag, he had purchased 15 units in the morning. He was able to sell 3 units during the day. At the end of the day, he had a closing stock of 12 units. The purchases which he made were a conscious act performed by him and therefore qualifies as a transaction. Similarly, the sales made were also conscious act done by Mr. Anurag and hence qualify as transaction. However, the closing stock is a simple result of the purchase and sale made by Mr. Anurag during the day, and it is therefore an event. Now let's analyze Mr. Anurag's trading account. On the debit side, we find purchases of 15 units at rupees 10 per unit, therefore rupees 150. On the credit side, we find that he has sold 3 units at rupees 15 and hence rupees 45. He has a closing stock of 12 units. We value closing stock at cost here, and hence the value of the closing stock is 12 units into rupees 10 per unit, rupees 120. If you notice, he has a profit of rupees 15. This profit will also be classified as an event because it is a result of the purchase at rupees 10 and sale at rupees 15. So let's summarize what we've learnt in this session. Transactions are the conscious acts performed by any business. In our example, the conscious acts were purchases and sales. Events are a result or the consequence of the transaction carried out during the year, and in our example were closing stock and profit. Hope this video helped you understand the concept of transactions and events. For more such videos, log on to www.capinnacle.com.